Welcome back to another episode of 5 Minute Fight Cast. I'm your host, Jared, and today I'm joined by a special guest.
Hi, my name is Nathan. Today's topic we are doing is one of the hit cartoon shows on Cartoon Network, Regular Show. It is a story about two friends who are working in a park, and they always sense some mythical creature that is going to destroy the park. And once they figure out how to destroy it, they always have to clean up the mess or they're fired because of their boss, Benson.
Awesome. Alright, so let's, for those who may not have seen the show, let's go ahead and discuss the main characters in the show.
One of the first main characters is Mordecai. He is a blue jay. His friend is Rigby, and he is in the middle of dating CJ and Margaret. What he doesn't like is his boss, Benson, because of getting fired. What he likes is playing games and slacking off. Another character is Rigby. He is a raccoon. His friend is Mordecai. And he is in the middle of dating a girl named Eileen. He dislikes being a loser. What he likes is slacking off and winning.
And who's your favorite between Mordecai and Rigby?
I'll mostly go with Mordecai because he's a lot more smarter than Rigby.
Alright, who else do you like in the show? Well, you discussed their boss, Benson.
He looks like a gumball machine, which is possibly the best part. In one episode, they were like, Benson's gonna drop his balls, and we see how good he set up these chairs. He'll be all like, oh no, my gumballs!
And, well, doesn't Benson have a boss also?
No, he does not really. Except for Pops' father, which was in one episode, and in that episode he got blamed for everything it being his fault, which is pretty hilarious because it's mostly Mordecai and Rigby's fault.
And who's Pops?
Pops is a guy with a super huge head, and he is super hilarious. The most funny part about him is his laugh. Like, it sounds a little bit kind of cute-ish.
Have they ever discussed how old Pops is?
I don't think so, but in one episode, Mordecai and Rigby time traveling into 1982, and Pops did not have a beard or a mustache. So I'm possibly guessing he's possibly somewhere in his 50s, maybe.
Right, because he likes a lot of old-timey things.
Yes.
Like from the 30s. So, alright,
Yeah.
So that's Pops. Who else do we like on the show?
Muscle Man, which is possibly the most awesomest character in the video. His best friend is High Five Ghost, who is apparently a ghost, and it may look like he just has one hand, but it turns out he actually has three hands, which you can see in the episode Slam Dunk, which reveals that he has three hands, which is pretty unfair in basketball.
And rounding off, who else runs the park?
Skips. He is like 900 years old, because he has eternal life from the youth gods, which look like a couple of babies, which is kind of weird. But he's mostly like a yeti, and he knows almost everything except for technology, which you can see in the episode Skips versus Technology.
And in the beginning, you said that they get in a lot of trouble, Mordecai and Rigby. Doesn't the show also have a lot of romance?
Yes, it sometimes does. Like, for example, Muscle Man, he also has a date named Starla, and in one of the episodes they broke up, and Mordecai tried to make those two lovebirds be in love, but except Starla fell in love with Mordecai, which was a bit weird. And then at the end, Starla and Muscle Man finally came back to each other.
And what about Mordecai? Who does he have a crush on?
CJ and Margaret is like a red version of Mordecai himself, and the person that Rigby likes is Eileen, and she's a co-worker for Margaret. They work at the coffee shop, and Eileen is somewhat of a platypus, you would say, because she has a little platypus tail.
All right, and so I don't know. Do you think that the show is romantic?
Partly. Because in two episodes, Mordecai once kissed Margaret, and he once kissed CJ.
Mordecai seems to do a lot to get the attention of his lady.
Yes, he really does. Like in one episode, he tried this men cologne called Dude Time, but that utterly failed because of these unicorns.
Is Regular Show one of your favorite cartoons of all time?
Yes. My second favorite is Adventure Time.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about that on a different episode. Would you think that Regular Show is a good show for someone who is trying to be romantic?
I don't really think so.
No.
Because in that one episode when the Eucharist tried to get Margaret and Mordecai in love, that wasn't really perfect.
All right. Thank you very much for listening. You've been listening to 5 Minute Fightcast with a special guest, Nathan. Have a good one. Thanks for listening.